I'm still trying to capture thought. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to show you what I'm working on. I'm going to move my camera over to the right. I'm going to go pick up on the net. I wish I can show you exactly where I'm going with this. I'm going to hold up my book. And I want to show you that Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Sol. See where it says Sol? 111, 19 and 15 is 34, 44, 45, 46. Sol is 46, 23, 23. Sol is east-west. The same time, is the lost soul? Why don't we just read it this way? 105, the hand of God. 216 if it was 105. 6 days a week, 9 days in a Mayan cycle plus 1. When we read this over here, 175 is Venus. Electric company of the spirit. Mercury is 266, 262, 2020 worlds. Luna, the one moon, is rotation of 369. 9 and 3 is 12, equals 3. 9 and 6 is 15, equals 6. 3, 6. 3 and 6 is 9, 3, 6, 9. Everything gets reverse plays within each other. 37 is the mix of 27. The total is 64. 6 and 58, the total is 64. 47 and 17, the total is 64. 48 and 16, the total is 64. So if you don't think these are perfect, if this is not perfect, it is completely perfect. The total of 3 and 1 equals 4. The total of 3 and 5 equals 8. The total of 3 and 9 equals 12. 1 and 2 is 3. They equal to each other. The total of 5 and 8 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. The total of 5 and 3 is 8. The total of 5 and 4 is 9. See the difference? 5 and 8 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 5 and 3 is 8. So they created within their own. But 5 and 4 will now create 9 into the center. This is where the change comes in. In numbers, we don't see that. When we put 5 with 4, which is next to each other and not in the corner. You see the way it's in the corner? 5 and 4 is 9. 5 and 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 5 and 1 is 6. So 5 and all these will move over here. But this is a mixed combination. Only 5 and 8, 13 will equal 4, and 5 and 3 will equal 8. That is the church. That is the creation of 24, the 24 hours of the day. 2 and 4. What is 2 and 4? This is what you resemble as a 2. This is what you resemble as a 4. But the reality is, here's a 4, and here's a 4. Don't count the 1 in the center. 4 and 4 will actually say 2 cubes. This 4 and this 4. When reality is, this is 4 and 1. But how is it 4 and 1? It's 4 on the outside and 1 in the center. First scenario. The other scenario is when you hold it this way. It's 2 on the opposite side. 1 and 1, and then 2 in the center. So this is 3 in the center, and then 2 on the outside. This is 3 and 2, 5. This is 4 and 1, 5. Now, if I go down to here and start calculating, I did not look at the calculation. I only look at the calculation when I had number 46. Where was that number I was looking at? Where were we looking at number? Hold on a second. Let me move my board here. Where did we look at the board number 46? 30. Anyways, we're going to go again. 9 and 4 is 13. 1 and 3 becomes 4 again. This number, with any number, will become the same number. Leave that. 9 and 4 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 9 and 2 equals 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 4 say separated with 9. That's your birth. The separation to the totality, where 5 and 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 5 and 3 is 8. Both of these, this 7 will now move here. This 3 will now move down here. So that's what I wanted to show you right now. And to end the video, it's like this. This is Canada. Now, if I understood exactly everything we had in Canada, and we wanted to make things easier for everything we have in Canada, what I would do is double up on everything. Double up on everything. I don't know what we're doing cross-border. Let's not work that way. But let's make money suicidal. The sue of the sidle is it's a pig house. Give everybody twice their salary. Twice their salary. Remove certain laws. You want to smoke marijuana? Go ahead. You want to do drugs? Go ahead. The thing is, we don't want you to take your drugs into society and pass them on to other people. That's the one thing we have to watch out for. We're overly careful about it. But if we doubled and tripled the salaries of everybody in Canada and doubled the cost of most of the stuff, and we don't have to double the cost because we no longer need the extra tax money. We only need the same amount of tax money. Okay? Because we're going to, although you're going to say, well, it's going to cost twice as much for the streets. No, it won't. If we do everything in Canada and stay in Canada, if we just double the money, so what is it going to happen? The Canadian dollar will have half the value around the world. So people will buy here. Now, what's going to happen with our money around the world? We can't let anybody buy over Canada. You can't let another country come in here and say, hey, I'm going to buy over all these buildings, because once they own everything, they run everything. When you own all the streets, you run all the streets. I'm only talking about monopoly right now. That's the way it works in monopoly. But eventually, over time, if you keep raising the prices, we don't. In monopoly, we keep everything the same price. But when somebody owns a house on every single property and you're always pay, and you take the money and you give it somewhere else, when you make the money have a value that you can no longer spend it because there's nothing else to buy, then we've solved the problem. The problem is paper. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.